أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
Mission of presence among Muslims is one of the ways of carrying out the work of evangelization in the Niger.
We have good relations with our Muslim neighbors. Since colonization, Islam in Niger has remained strong.
L'islam au Niger est resté de son côté. Le christianisme est venu.
Then Christianity came, and with Bishop Billier, we started dialoguing with them. Bishop said, "We did not come to convert the Muslims, but to reflect the presence of Christ among them."
Au milieu de ce monde musulman. Mais depuis un certain temps, depuis à partir de 2003, je pense.
From 2003, we began to have real meetings where Muslims and Christians share our experiences on social and topical themes such as citizenship, peace and justice, tolerance and development.
Sur la paix, sur la tolérance, sur le développement.
In my country, interreligious dialogue is not just about bringing people of different religions together. Interreligious dialogue takes place through our witness to life. We live in neighborhoods where the majority of the population is Muslim. What we share with them, our approach to certain situations, certain social problems, all of this contributes to interreligious dialogue. I can confirm that in the neighborhoods where we are and where we live, there are no problems tending to indicate that people of this or that religion, insofar as social life is entirely shared. There is no pointing fingers. The events are lived together. The events of the community are lived together. Interreligious dialogue is lived through all that the church does for the benefit of the populations, whatever the confession of the people in the communities. Nearby, there is a school which has nearly 1,800 pupils. There are hardly 60 Christians in that school. They live in perfect harmony, in fraternity with others. The majority of Muslim pupils does not prevent others from living their faith and expressing their belief openly or through gestures. For instance, blessing ourselves as Catholics. And we do things in such a way that sharing between young people of different religions is almost perfect. And we do things in such a way that there is no difference between the young people and their religions. Each respects each other. I can testify that my spouse is a Muslim. We are not experiencing any religious conflicts in the home. We share ceremonies, Muslim and Christian holidays, and we celebrate as a family.
Je pense que c'est possible. Le dialogue.
It is possible. Dialogue with the people. I have the experience of working in the bush. The imams, even the teachers of Islam, they welcome you. They do not refuse you. It is also an important point for us to be able to go down and make this dialogue, to put ourselves at their level. Perhaps we should forget our theologies, our dogmas, which will separate us. To make a sincere dialogue, a dialogue which is based on God and on man, and the whole man. Man as we come to understand him through his culture, his way of doing things, and of living. This is the integrated man which can accommodate all religions.
Et sur l'homme, un homme qu'on arrive à comprendre par les cultures et les façons de faire et de vivre.
In January 2015, a Parisian newspaper, Charlie Hebdo, published a caricature of the Prophet Muhammad. This triggered a wave of violence in the Niger never seen before in the country. On January 16 and 17, 2015, in Zinder and Niamey, young excited Muslims attacked Christian buildings and businesses. Churches were ransacked, looted and burned. It was deplorable, as some observers who note, to count the big number of people who lost their lives during this crisis.
Les églises chrétiennes ont été victimes d'incendies.
Christian churches have been the victims of fire and violence, a problem we have never experienced in our country and which continues to disrupt the lives of many Christians today, because we never thought it would happen, and the way it happened. The brotherhood and the trust we had was great. We were very surprised by what happened in January of last year. Still today we cannot understand what happened. This kind of rapid uprising that did not last too long. This situation surprised us a lot. And what was even more astonishing is that the children of the district that we help got into the dance. They picked up and they broke, and in the film we can see them and recognize them. We said to ourselves, what made this happen? Or was our dialogue between the both religions any good at all? But among the adults, some helped. The district chief went out, and when our stuff was looted, he blocked those who did that and brought the stuff back to us. We really felt that the local customary authorities were really working to help us. Even our house was not affected, because there was a good neighbourhood, and those who were there were not ready to let anyone move in towards our home to destroy it.
These events did not, however, discourage the determination of the Christians to work for the establishment of a peaceful and fraternal cohabitation between Christians and Muslims. They were both strengthened in their faith.
And I think it was a shame, but it helped Christians to be revitalized in their faith. For this we give thanks to the Lord for all that He does. He is the one who knows everything. We are blind. We are deaf. But He knows everything, and He gives us the grace and the strength to bear witness to Him, to proclaim His word. And the dialogue with our Muslim brothers, it will continue.
Après les événements, nous nous sommes posé beaucoup de questions. Et après les événements, nous rentrons dans l'acte.
After the events, we questioned ourselves. We get into action by carrying out our activities towards the youth. The youth needs our support. And this youth needs people who enlighten them. These youth need religious leaders, whether Christian or Muslim. We will continue the work.
À ce dialogue interreligieux, nous allons continuer le travail.